time, I'd like to introduce your panelist, Josh Matoniak, to begin the presentation. Go ahead, Josh.
All right, thank you, Kim. I'm excited to be here with everyone today to talk about adaptable retail solutions for resellers. So AutoStar, we've been in business for a long time, working in the channel, developing solutions for the grocery, health, retail, liquor, and other vertical spaces. And as everyone has been challenged over the last year, and then now as things reopen, we've all had to learn to be adaptable, not only within our businesses, but also adaptable in the ways that we serve our end user customers, our retailers. As Kim said, my name is Josh Matoniak. I'm the sales manager here at AutoStar. I work with our reseller partners all across North America to help them bring these solutions to life within their end user stores. So today we want to be taking you through a kind of a customer journey through a typical grocery store that we would work with, and look at the different ways that AutoStar can help you as a reseller offer adaptable solutions to your retailers. If you're not familiar with AutoStar, we are a truly independent ISV, and what that means is, we're not owned by a payment processor. We don't have relationships or direct ownership in any kind of hardware company. We are laser focused on developing great solutions and providing great support for our reseller partners so that they can do the best job possible for their end users. Really, our goals and incentives and motivations are really aligned with our partners. We are, even though we've been in business for over 35 years, we are growing and investing, and you're really going to see that as we go through the different solutions that we have available to help you be successful in these vertical markets. We have thousands of customers across North America and the Caribbean. We're in all 50 states, down throughout the Caribbean, and in all Canadian provinces as well. And we really do focus on developing vertical specific solutions for the grocery, health, liquor, retail space. That allows you guys to be domain experts in the markets that you serve, and really lean on AutoStar and know that you have solutions that are going to work great in those spaces. So you won't see us in a restaurant, you won't see us in a clothing store, but you're going to see us in lots of these grocery and health retailers in particular. So let's go through this kind of journey, and let's look at the different areas where you as a reseller partnering with AutoStar can help serve your customers. So we have a traditional supermarket picture here. Let's go into the store now and take a look at what we have to offer. So here we're looking at, again, sort of a traditional supermarket. You can see we have a number of touch points, areas where, by partnering with AutoStar, you will have solutions to offer your customers. They've had to be adaptable and ready to change over the last year, and then now as things reopen, and there is, obviously we're hearing in the news, labor crunch. They're looking for technology solutions, and if you're not able to provide it, they're going to find someone who can. So we want to partner deeply with you and help you do that. Let's start by zooming into the actual point of sale. So as at AutoStar, we develop a comprehensive solution from point of sale to back office to head office with many touch points throughout the retailer. Looking at our point of sale now, let's take a look at what this actually looks like in a store. So here's a grocery store we did recently. You can see we've got some nice customized customer display screens, touch screens mounted above a programmable keyboard. We have scanner scales from data logic embedded in the counter, of course, integrated payments, coin dispensers, and then we're even helping them out with the quick service restaurant there as well. So everywhere from a small mom and pop checkout to here you see a high volume retailer requiring fast throughput and secure solutions. We're going to have a solution for anyone this size. Those cashiers that you just saw, they're using the AutoStar Star Plus Quick Flip. So our Quick Flip application is an on-screen image search that our customers love. You can get rid of those PLU lists that you have taped to the monitor. These cashiers in this particular store, they would, it was an Asian market. They would have large bags of rice that they're selling wholesale at the bottom of the cart. They don't have to get down there and scan it. They can just add those images to the screen. And it's very easy for our customers to customize the experience at the point of sale The system comes preloaded with about 780 of the industry standard produce, nuts, vegetables, fruit images and PLUs to make it easy for people to get up and running, but super fast on-screen image search that makes the cashiers real happy, especially with new staff coming on board. They don't have to learn all those PLUs. It's all on screen for them, easy to find. So we have our secure point of sale. We have our cashiers that are putting through customers quickly and easily, scanning and weighing items, using the quick flip to find the items that they're looking for. Of course, we support integrated payments. Again, we don't have a direct relationship with a payments company. We're not owned by any of the big payment processors, unlike some others in the industry. So we have a lot of flexibility here. We are PADSS compliant, and we have secure integrations with companies like First Data, TSYS, WorldPay, Heartland. We have some Elevon installs. So we have a lot of flexibility in what we offer. You can see here we have both the smaller Verifone device, of course, both support debit, credit, EBT, contactless payments. The larger device here also supports donations right on the screen, customer payment selection. We've sped up the checkout now as well with pre-dip, so they can pre-dip their card while the items are being scanned, all trying to make sure that the end customer has the fastest, best customer service experience. One of the main things that we've added recently that our channel is really excited about, particularly in the grocery space, is eWIC. So we have eWIC integrated payment solutions now available in many states across the US. eWIC is a benefits program for women and infant children, allowing them to buy specific items that are designated by the state as healthy and staple items that they will need. The old way, if you guys are familiar with this, is someone would have to bring in a check that would have to be reimbursed through the state. You would have to manage the approved items list yourself, but now we actually manage all of that with our integrated eWIC transactions. Because it's a difficult integration, it allows your customers to be very sticky. Once you've installed this, there's not a ton of competition out there that's going to be able to displace us because there aren't that many systems out there that support eWIC. So when you've installed this payment solution, you're getting ongoing residuals, you have this customer, you're going to have them for a long time. We really have off the charts customer retention because of some of these very sticky solutions that we have. Because this is a little bit more specialized, and I know people have been very interested in it, I've had a few requests even to just the invite that's gone out for this webinar. I thought it'd be good for us to take a look at what this actually looks like live. So here we have the Star Plus point of sale. Our cashier here is going to use that fast on-screen image search. They're going to weigh the bananas. If I had a scale connected, it would automatically bring that weight in. Now the customer is going to present their eWIC card. The cashier is going to select eWIC. Here we have a little video of the ISC 250 pin pad. Of course, the newer devices are also supported. The cashier goes ahead or the customer goes ahead and swipes their card. They get a pre-validation that tells them what they can buy and what benefits they have remaining on that card. You don't have to separate items. You don't have to have a separate checkout for the customer. It's a better experience for them. And of course, it's much, much faster for the cashier. Once they approve the amount, they're going to get the transaction approved. They could do a split tender, and they're going to get a receipt that's going to show them their remaining balance that they can use that month. So very specialized solution that really allows you to drill into those grocery retailers and again have a really sticky solution with them. And of course, that's all tied into our PADSS compliant secure payment solutions. Now for our resellers, again, we want to remain adaptable for our customers as their needs change, as they grow. We want to make sure we have solutions for them. You want to also be able to go back to an existing customer base with add-on solutions. So we have a number of value-added modules available through the Star Plus point of sale. It could be a customer loyalty program. We have a nice comprehensive program that allows you to give points or dollars per item. You can tie it into our gift card processing to give gift cards as gifts. You can email coupons. You can print coupons on the receipt based on purchases. So a nice comprehensive add-on loyalty program. We also found a lot of our customers, when their doors closed here last year, some of them started doing some business to business selling. They started charging on account. We have a number of our specialty markets that will sell to restaurants and do a lot of wholesale. So we have in-store charge accounts with our accounts receivable module. We also allow the store to manage quotes and invoices on the full 8.5 by 11 paper rather than a slip. And then we can also email quotes and invoices to customers with wholesale pricing. So if that's a big part of your customer's business, we have solutions to help them manage it. If they have salespeople that are going out and knocking on doors trying to sell the quality cuts of meat that they have, or maybe in a lot of areas where you could start selling liquor wholesale as well, we also can track commissions through the point of sale. And these are all value-added modules that allow you as a reseller to be more flexible and adapt as your customers' needs change. Still looking at the point of sale, AutoStar, again, has been in business for over 35 years. So we are extremely flexible when it comes to the hardware that we use. We are primarily a Windows-based application with a number of Android mobile devices as well. Here we have a picture of a nice Custom America POSX terminal, data logic scanner, and then our friends at Epson who sponsored this webinar, whether it be the Premier TMT88 or the M30, the ability to print to network devices gives us a lot of flexibility in what we do and what we offer. And then of course the durability is huge for all of our resellers as well. So a lot of flexibility for us to, if you're going into displace a previous supplier with our solutions, it's likely that you can reuse some of that hardware. Makes it very easy for you to get in there and displace a competitor. And we often can work with a lot of the equipment that you use as well. So point of sale is only part of what we do. It is a comprehensive solution, seamless from the point of sale to the back office. As transactions happen here, those are then available for us to manage throughout the store. Fully integrated back office is available through our solutions, including inventory management. We actually started as an inventory management company over 30 years ago. So the ability to right size and optimize inventory for a store. Full product maintenance. So products, promotions, managing the vendors that we work with as well, and comprehensive reporting, not only for single stores, but then also for chains of stores. So we have multi-store solutions that can take us from 2, 3, 4 stores, all the way up over 100 stores. One of the benefits here is that some of those head office solutions are SaaS-based. So for our dealers, you can build that recurring revenue through web-based reporting and analytics, and have the ability to, again, enable your customers to take advantage of some of the enterprise chain store type solutions that typically would be out of reach for the small to mid-sized retailer. From the back office now, you can see again, we have a number of touch points out on the floor, areas where we can be serving our customers and managing our business. Again, allowing us to be adaptable and change as needs change. Big thing for us, obviously, is mobile management. Enabling the grocery store, the liquor store, the general retailer to manage their data out on the floor, be there in front of their customers, and add some additional services for their customers. This could be using a purpose-built data logic or Zebra device back in the warehouse. And we're going to use this for managing products, changing prices, perhaps doing some line busting. Maybe we're transferring stock between locations. We support a wide array of equipment. One of the things that really excites a lot of our grocers these days, though, is they'll have a few of these devices in the back room for the receiving group, people that are working in the receiving area, out on the dock. But then they'll also, for the owner or the manager or assistant manager, they'll put our applications on their own cell phone. So we have Android app that will just run on most Android devices. They can change prices, they can get a view of what's going on in the store on their own device. It's a nice value add that people really love. It gives them a lot of flexibility and a lot of power when they're moving throughout the store to serve their customers. Now, it's not only back office functions that we can manage with these mobile devices. We do have a mobile point of sale. Here we're looking at a Touch Dynamic Quest tablet. You can use these tablet devices throughout the store for a sidewalk sale, You can, if the lines get busy, Thanksgiving weekend coming up, whether you've got long lines in all of your checkouts, you can take one of these tablets that you've been using to count inventory, walk over and actually serve a customer and do a full mobile point of sale experience for them. We support payment integration on a few of these devices. And then when the lines get lower, once you've served your customer and the rush is over, your staff can just flip back, go back to counting inventory, go back to doing receiving or managing product information from the back office. A lot of our customers now will put one of these tablets as their main checkout. They'll put it on a stand, so it's locked into that stand for most of the day. But if they need to be adaptable, if they need to be flexible, they can always unlock it, take it throughout the store on the wireless network, and we give you a lot of flexibility with that. Of course, everything is real time as well on the Wi-Fi network, so this is also giving our reseller partners an opportunity to manage wireless connections within a store, provide secure solutions for wireless connectivity within a store as well. So there's a number of areas where our dealers can sell add-on solutions to their customers with this. Of course, all of that wireless printing, wireless label printing is enabled by some of our hardware partners. Again, Epson is kindly sponsored this webinar today, offer solutions like this that allow us to print receipts on the fly with those mobile devices. And then when we need to go back to doing back office functions, we can just flip over to label printing, put new paper in there, and wirelessly print out labels for our store. So really a lot of what we're doing these days is around giving people the flexibility to serve their customers and do what they need to do in the back office, wherever they need to do it with these mobile management devices. So your customers come into your store, they've been served by someone with a tablet, they've maybe had to ask where something is, maybe they find something and they want to check their loyalty card to see how many points. They don't have to go to the customer service desk, they don't have to go to the POS to do that. We can do that on these price checking kiosks. So a price checking kiosk is not new. We certainly support some nice devices here from Zebra. But you can also go ahead and scan a barcode on your phone or present your loyalty card to look up your loyalty points. Again, just better customer service for the end user. We're dealing with staffing shortages in a lot of parts of the country now. So you're not tying up customer service staff to look up loyalty points and help people out there. They can serve themselves with the kiosk. There's not really much more adaptable than something like electronic shelf labels. This is allowing you to change the price on the shelf on the fly throughout the day. So we certainly integrate with electronic shelf label companies, creating price changes and batch files that will then go to the ESL company to update the labels. Now, we've been seeing a lot of our customers use this in the grocery space, particularly for those hard to reach deli labels, where they're reaching into a cooler, or maybe for produce items where the pricing is changing constantly because of cost changes and those sorts of things. So not having to go and update those labels all the time, or just skipping some price changes because it's not worth your time to change those labels, really allows some incremental margin opportunities. And then, like I said, having the ability to change the pricing on the fly, so you can do flash sales at different times of the day, that sort of thing. So a lot of flexibility with ESL. And of course, for our reseller partners, if you can sell solutions like this, many of them have recurring revenue opportunities through, whether it be ongoing support or leasing for some of these solutions, or of course, selling additional tags as you move into the future. So great opportunity for some of our resellers, and hopefully a product whose day has finally come for the channel. It has been around for a long time, and we've worked with them for many years, but we're starting to see our channel partners really pick this up. So we've talked to one of the staff, they've used a mobile device, we've checked our loyalty points on the kiosk, we've seen updated pricing out on the shelf with the electronic shelf labels. Now we could go to that point of sale, but we're just there to grab, the customer may be just there to grab a couple convenience items, they're on their lunch break, they're just gonna grab a sandwich from the deli real quick. We're really proud of our own self-checkout solution. So this is a AutoStar quick scan self-checkout. What's great about this is it is built from the ground up by AutoStar. We've developed the entire software that runs the self-checkout. It is brandable for the retailer, And the big thing here is it's using industry standard equipment. So in this picture here, this is a chain of pharmacies that we put this into. This has an ELO touchscreen, an Epson printer embedded in it, a data logic scanner. I think it had an HP PC underneath in the cabinet. So a lot of flexibility on the equipment that we're using here. So you're not going in to try and sell someone, a $100,000 self-checkout project using industry standard equipment and a smaller footprint. You can still enable your customers to give their customers a fast experience in the store, much more convenient experience without breaking the bank. And again, with labor shortages these days, we're really seeing a lot of interest in these types of solutions. And again, you don't have to go to the big companies to get it. Let's take a look at what this actually looks like in person. So here's one that we kind of had out at a trade show. This is kind of the first person view of what the self-checkout experience would look like. Again, you can see brandable. It has our logo on there. You can put advertising on the screen. We could scan our loyalty card as well. We could email a receipt. In this video here, I'm just simulating payments, but you would go ahead and tap your card at that point. The receipt would print out, or again, be automatically emailed to you if you were on file, and away the customer goes. So very, very fast experience, nice branded self-checkout that really you could offer that, your customers wouldn't have to go to the big suppliers to get that. So many different areas in the store that allow you to offer really adaptable solutions for your retailers as their needs change, as they're experiencing staffing shortages, or maybe they want to be more mobile and do curbside with mobile POS. Working with a company like AutoStar, you do have the flexibility to offer those solutions. But let's take things out of the store now. Let's go to the back dock and look at what we do with delivery. So we were really happy that we had this solution here about a year and a half ago when COVID hit and people were shutting down. Our customers love our mobile delivery app. This is an Android app that allows you to create deliveries within the store. This could be a subscription box for food. It could be somebody calling for liquor. It could be, again, business to business selling. You can create an order within the store. This order is then synchronized to an Android device that, again, you could sell that customer. You could also provide them with a secure network solution for them to manage it. The driver then goes to a door, completes the delivery, and everything is synchronized automatically back through the system. So let's take a look at what that actually looks like here on our Android device. So here you can see Betty has a delivery. This was created within the store. If we get lost, if our driver doesn't know where they're going, they can just tie right into Google Maps to get directions. Once we get to Betty's house, they have the ability on screen now to make some notes. They can take a picture. They can change the method of payment. They can make adjustments to this order. And then either the customer can sign, or these days, typically the driver is just initialing that. But what's great about this is, again, because it's fully tied into the Star Plus point of sale, you're not having to duplicate the product file when the order is completed. You don't have to re-enter it into the system for any kind of consolidated reporting. It will automatically finalize it, so you have all of that reporting in one place. So we are really, really happy with our delivery module. It's a nice add-on feature for a lot of our customers that, again, allows you to sell devices, sell another module, sell ongoing support of that feature. And it really complements everything else we're doing, allowing retailers to be very, very adaptable. Now, the last thing that, of course, everyone's hearing, we take things outside of the store now, and really anywhere that retailer can sell into. And that's with our e-commerce platform. So AutoStar offers e-commerce integration. Again, a unified database from the point of sale to the back office to mobile devices to delivery, and then through to the e-commerce site. We integrate with many of the leading providers. So your customers could have a Shopify store, they could have a Magento store, They could also sell on marketplaces like Amazon or eBay. And we also have recurring revenue opportunities for our resellers through these providers as well. So once you've linked the point of sale solution to that online store, again, you have a much stickier relationship with the customer because you have a kind of a unified platform. You're getting recurring revenue from them managing all of the information in one place. And again, you're helping them to adapt, you're helping them to grow and provide additional services to their customers. It's not just that simple product export. It is a really nice integration and offering advanced features like products, pricing, and real-time inventory going up to the e-commerce platform. So as changes are made within the store, those get uploaded to Shopify, for instance. Now, when I'm making a purchase on the Shopify site, that inventory is going to be accurate. I know what they actually have in store. So you're really trying to eliminate that dreaded out of stock where someone has placed an order online, but it's now not actually available within the store. And we enable that because we also then download the transaction information back into the site. So again, when I'm placing my orders within the store, or I'm using suggested ordering through the Star Plus inventory management system, it's going to have updated inventory information. We're going to know what we're selling. Everything's going to be synchronized between each system. So a lot of flexibility here, and you know, as I'm sure many of the people on the line know, this is certainly one of the hottest topics here over the last year, and it's not going anywhere. That trend is only going to continue. So it's important for us to provide these solutions. We also have a few of our grocers with some custom integrations that give them the ability to manage the picking and packing part of the order. So, you know, that's a tricky thing to do. It's not as simple as selling a single box online, but really giving grocers the ability to sell produce or meat items online, where that price is going to be variable a little bit based on what's picked, and having the ability to pick and pack and manage that order in store. So we have solutions for that as well. Now, this is just a snapshot of some of the adaptable solutions that we have for our resellers, whether they're selling to grocery, whether they're selling to a small health food store, maybe a liquor or convenience store with specialty items. We have solutions that are going to scale from a small mom and pop with 1 lane all the way up to a large supermarket with 20 lanes, and then you can move into large chains that have 100 sites. But it's not just providing great solutions. That's only half of the package you're working with AutoStar. Everything that we do is backed by our You First partner program. So at AutoStar, we really believe in partnering closely with our resellers. Your success is our success. So we offer a ton of upfront incentives to try to make our resellers as successful as possible and enable them to be successful. So we offer free training, free demo licenses, no annual fees, no minimums or territories. We also often offer discounted initial licenses, really trying to help you, a reseller partner, to see a return on the investment that you're making in working with AutoStar, learning a new product, representing a new product. We want to see you be successful first. We also help you to be successful through jumpstart marketing programs. We know, again, a lot of our dealers are focused on providing great service, providing great support for their customers. They don't have in-house marketing departments. So we take on a lot of that work with you. We offer co-branded marketing campaigns. We're going to create dealer-branded marketing material for you so that you have the tools that you need to be successful on the sales side. We're also providing sales support, whether those be online demos, in-person trade shows, anything that you guys need to be successful with your customers. And then lead generation services more and more these days. We're helping you out with SEO. Perhaps we're buying a social media targeted advertising campaign in your market to help promote you. We're doing everything we can to try and get you those solid leads to get you up and running. And again, really the whole idea behind You First is we know how hard it is to take on a new product, to learn a new solution and be distracted from some of the other things that you do. So we're really investing in you in the long run to try and help you get that reference customer right away so that you can lean on those reference accounts in the first year to be successful for many years to come. Most of the dealers that we work with, you know, are going to stay with us for many, many years. We have some that have been with us for over 20 years that started with 2 employees and now have over 30 employees and installs all across the country. And we hope that that some of you can also see that kind of success with us. Well, how do you get started? You get started by going to this website, youandautostar.com. It's going to tell you a little bit more about our dealer program. So there's going to be an application there where you can submit your information and get in touch with us. You can also just reach out to me. You see my contact information at the bottom there. You can just email me at joshw@auto-star.com, and we'll start that process of working together. But that is AutoStar's vision here of our adaptable retail solutions for retailers, all backed by our You First Partner Program and many, many years of success. So Kim, I'll open it up to some questions if we have any.
Great, thank you, Josh. We do have a few questions for you, and while we go through those, if the audience has any other questions, you can go ahead and type those into that questions box. First up is, what are the hardware requirements?
So hardware requirements are, again, they vary a little bit depending on the equipment that you're looking at, but typically we're recommending Windows 10 Pro or Windows 10 IoT, certainly, and in many cases, a lot of the OS requirements are going to be good enough. Um, but generally a Windows-based solution is what we're looking for. Again, some of the device-specific requirements are going to vary, right? There's going to be specific types of connections for scales or printers, scanners, those sorts of things that we would certainly supply you with a certified hardware list. And then we're also happy to work with our partners to certify on equipment that they're comfortable with, that they manage in their infrastructure.
Great, thank you. Next up, we have, how do you do produce on the self-checkout?
So the quick scan self-checkout that I showed you is only for those quick items. There was no scale built in that. That's coming in 2.0. We have a customer that is getting ready to launch that here pretty quick, but that was not a produce self-checkout. That was meant for those quick convenience items where normally you'd have a cashier busy at the express lane, or you'd have somebody at the deli selling a sandwich or something like that. You want to free those people up to be doing other things in the store. Using that quick scan self-checkout. So the produce and weight management is coming pretty quick here.
Thank you. Next up is, this is all great, but how much does it cost both upfront and ongoing?
Sure. So pricing varies, as you saw there. There was quite a few different solutions that I had to breeze through pretty quickly there. I hope you caught them all. We do have solutions, though, for the smaller retailers that start under $2,000 for both point of sale, back office license, and typical inventory management and store management features. So even for those small guys, we do have solutions available to them at under $2,000, and then there's the suggested monthly support for that would be $99 a month. So very affordable for a solution that allows them to grow into those other areas that we mentioned.
Next up, could you comment on the conversion process from other systems, like, for example, PC America?
Sure. So again, we've been in business for a long time, so we do have a lot of experience converting people from their legacy systems or other systems that they have in place. We have what's called a universal import program that allows us to map to and import a CSV into the system. So it really makes it, we want to make it as easy as possible for our dealers to convert customers and get them over to our solutions. So some of those pre-built conversion programs that we have and the experience that we have at converting those systems certainly are very valuable for our dealers.
Thank you. Can you go back over the process for becoming a reseller?
Sure. So again, first step, go to the youandautostar.com website. And that's going to be your first step. Enter your information there. We're going to get in touch. Like I said, we want to make it as easy as possible for you to become a reseller. So you and I, we're going to work together. We're going to put a marketing plan in place. We're going to provide you with that demo license. We're going to take a simple application. We get some paperwork out of the way. And then we're going to come up with that go-to-market strategy. We're going to lean on our marketing team here internally to work with you to help get those first leads, get those first sales for you. We're going to provide all of the dealer training for free, typically remotely these days, over the process of a couple days or over a couple weeks, a few afternoons. We're going to be going through and training you on everything you need to know to work with AutoStar. and then a ton of support afterwards. So we're there with you for that first install, hand in hand, helping you out, making sure that things go well. And again, all geared towards you getting that good reference customer to help you be successful moving forward.
Thank you. Next, we have, are you integrated with the DataLogic Memoir 1? I think there was an image of it somewhere on your presentation.
Yeah, I think I used an image of one of the Memor devices. I'd have to double check if the Memor one is one that we've worked with. Typically, if it's an Android device, we can support it. And if it's ones that you have a lot of out in the field and it's something that you like, we would work with you to certify on that. We have a number of DataLogic devices out there. We have a number of Zebra devices as well these days. So there's a lot of flexibility on the handhelds. That was just one of the ones that we support.
Perfect. It looks like those were all of the questions that we had for you today. I'll give it just another few seconds here in case anyone has any follow-up. But again, Josh, I'd like to thank you for presenting for us, and everyone on the line, I'd like to thank you all for joining us this afternoon. As a reminder, the recording will be emailed to you all tomorrow afternoon, so be sure to listen again and share with your colleagues. We hope you all have a great day, and we look forward to presenting for you again real soon. Thanks, everyone.